Yo, what's up guys? Lachlan here, and today I'm going to be going over settings in Black Ops 6. So for my controller settings, I play tactical flipped, um, horizontal 7, vertical 8. I just like playing with my vertical a little bit higher. I don't have any of this stuff turned on. Swap L1, R1, so I aim with my top buttons and shoot with my top buttons. Controller vibration off. Dead zones, left stick 1, you want this as low as you can go. You can go 0. I wouldn't really go any higher than 2. Right stick, this is kind of controller dependent. But I wouldn't go any higher than like 6 or 7. The highest I personally go is 5. I go between 5 and 4. Left stick max, I play at 90. You could probably go as low as you want. I've seen people play as low as like 60, but this is just how fast your left stick activates, responsive it's going to be. Like the lower you go, the less you have to travel for it to reach max. So lower on this is okay. Right stick, I would leave it at 99. I wouldn't touch it. Left and right trigger, I use my triggers to throw stuns and nades, so it doesn't really matter. I could put them at whatever. Aiming, so my aiming advanced, I just have it on dynamic. I have this on instant. It'll be on gradual by default, and then I don't touch any of this stuff. Sensitivity multipliers I don't touch. Motion sensor, make sure you have that turned off. Movement, I have sprint assist on. Make sure this delays on 0. Make sure these are both off. Mantle assist I have on off. I have all of these off. Just so I don't accidentally mantle on things when I don't want to. Corner slice I have off. I just don't like it. That's basically where your gun kind of turns. Hybrid, I just like being able to like tap to slide, tap while holding sprint to dive. Sprint restore I have on. Slide maintain sprint I have on. Parachute. This is like Warzone shit. Mantle cancels reload. So if I jump something, my reload will cancel. Movement advanced. I have this off. Sprint. Make sure this is on toggle, or you'll have to like hold it to sprint. Grounded mantle off. This is another thing I don't like jumping on stuff. I have single tap sprint. I think single tap run might be a little faster, but I just like having full control of my movement. So single tap sprint gives me a little more control. Sprinting door bash on, just running through doors. Trigger. Look down and move forward to plunge underwater. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really diving in water. Combat. Just like finishing move stuff. Melee. So I want to switch my knife. I hold it. If you want it to be like, if you have mule kick, you do weapon cycle. Aim down side. Oh, I like playing with tap to interact. Graphics. See if there's anything important. I just have all the VSync shit off. Custom, I cap my frames because I have a 240 hertz monitor. Reduce quality. Make sure you have fidelity cast. Fidelity cast, make sure this is on 100. I don't even know why that's on because I have fidelity cast. But whatever. Texture resolution, I play high. I have a different computer. You just put most of this stuff to low or off. You can just copy it. On-demand texture streaming, I put mine to minimal. I lower this all the way and I turn download limits off. I'm pretty sure that helps with like packet bursting. But yeah. These are just all my quality settings. View 120 FOV. ADS, make sure you play affected. Motion blur off. Vehicle field of view wide. Weapon field of view play wide. Motion reduction preset. This will just reset your settings to like what it says right there. So have that off if you want your own settings. Audio. I just play with my stuff on 100 because I have a mixer that adjusts it. Speaker output 0. I don't play with enhanced headphone mode. It makes me sound like I'm underwater. Audio mix, the best one that I found is Sucker Punch. And then asymmetrical hearing compensation. It kind of lowers like just unnecessary ambient noise in the game. Easier to hear things other than rain or snow or whatever. Hit marker preset. I like playing on classic. Interface. Gameplay or I'll just put down global. This is just kind of like all personal preference. I play with essentials. You can adjust this to change the top left. I turn down my. I have subtitles. I hate playing with subtitles. Color customization, I just changed myself to pink. I make my team blues a little bit bluer. My party blue, so everyone's the same color, whether they're my team or my party. Enemy, I made it slightly brighter as a red. And then the rest of the stuff I leave. Filter 2, and then color filter both. It just makes the game look a little bit better. And then you can adjust the intensity of the colors. Gameplay HUD, so HUD presets, I play magnified. And then make sure you play square minimap. You can turn compass off, okay? It doesn't really matter. Crosshair, make sure you play static. Make sure you're playing static, and then you can adjust your crosshair color. Make sure center dot's on, and then center dot scale. I normally play with it on large. I guess it reset. Yeah, and then you can adjust like the opacity of everything. You can completely turn it off if you don't want it showing up on your screen. Yeah, and that is pretty much it for the settings. What I can do also is I can show you my class, my competitive classes. So I've been messing around with this class for the Jackal. So Compensator, been messing around with this class. So Compensator, long barrel or reinforced. I would try. I've been personally using long barrel because it just helps at a slightly larger range. The 4-bullet. I've been trying quick draw, but ergonomic or quick draw. Ergonomic might be a little bit better on the sub, but quick draw is cool because it aims in faster. Infiltrator or balance stock. I like Infiltrator because it gives you better strafe. And then Ranger foregrip just for a little bit more movement. A lot of these attachments are interchangeable. So you could run ported if you wanted. You could run reinforced, run vertical, you could run ergonomic, and you could run balance. And yeah, so a lot of those attachments are interchangeable. For S&D, I normally run a frag. But for respawn, I normally run a Semtex just because the Semtex is you throw faster. For my secondary, I run red dot, compensator, reinforced, fast mag because you aim in a little quicker, and then a salt grip so I get better sprint to fire. And then for my AR, I've been trying quick draw as well. I would run, you can either use this or Kepler. Quarter comp, I think is better than compensator on the AR. Reinforced or long barrel is probably pretty good, but I personally like reinforced. Vertical grip, some people use Ranger, like faster players might use Ranger. They're running around more. I'd use quick draw or ergonomic. And then for gunfighter, what I would do is I would put on infiltrator or balance, no laser, and then probably overpressured rounds or recoils. But I don't have a gunfighter class. Same thing as before. Semtex for respawn, S&T, and then yeah, ninja, fast hands, double time, fast jacket. And then for my these are my search classes. This is for CMGs where it's not banned. You can use this gun. It's pretty good. Probably need to put